Hello dear students, in this video lecture we will learn about property of greatest integer function box x. तो पहली प्रॉपर्टी, अगर x a रियल नंबर है and k is any integer, then we have to show that x plus k box is equal to box x plus k. For example, let us we have a number 2.5. I can write 2.5 is equal to box of 2.5 plus its fractional part. Now we know the definition of greatest integer function. Any integer x can be written as integral part plus its fraction. Okay, now we have to prove this thing. So I will add k on all sides. Adding k on all sides, after that take box function of both sides. Okay, now k is an integer, box x is an integral part. So this total is an integral part, this is a fractional part. Then whole box will be equal to box of x plus k. So in this way this property is proved, number 1. Now we have a property number 2. If x and y are real numbers, then we have to show that box of x plus box of y is less than equal to box of x plus y. We always start with a definition. We know that any real number can be written as integral part plus its fractional part, where fraction always lie between 0 to 1. It may be equal to 0. Similarly, I can write a y real number as a box function y plus its fractional part. Now add both two equations, we get this thing, as f1 is lying between 0 and 1, f2 is also lying between 0 and 1, so their sum will lie between 0 to 2. Okay, now we will take two cases. If its sum lie between 0 to 1, okay, then this become a fractional part, so box of x plus y must equal to this, okay, because it is only integral part. We get this thing. Okay, in this case equality holds. This equality holds. If f1 plus f2 lie between 1 and 2, then so it is more than 1 point something, that is the 1 point something. So 1 point is, if we have a 1.3, then box of 1.3 will be 1. So applying box on both sides, box of x plus y is equal to this integral part plus integral part of 1 point something, that is 1. So in this case this side becomes more than this. So I can write box x plus y is greater than this thing, because here 1 also come. So plus of x plus y is greater than x plus y. Okay, so combining these and two results we get this thing. Box x plus y is always greater than this thing, because here box x plus y is box x plus box y plus 1. So more than this thing, not equal to this is more than. So this equality holds. Property number 3. In this property you have to take the difference of the two functions x and y real numbers. We can write box x as a box bracket x minus y plus y. We have adding y and subtracting y. So in the above theorem I can write like this. The sum of two numbers is greater than, this is the above property, so I have used here. So this plus this is greater than this thing. So subtract it on the left hand side, hence proved property number 3 here. Now we have a property number 4. If x and y are positive real numbers, then we have to show that box of x into box of y is less than equal to box of xy. Again start with the any real number is equal to integral part plus fractional part. Y is a real number, integral part plus its fractional number, where both fractions lie between 0 to 1. Now we have to multiply these two numbers, multiply x and y both. So left hand side it becomes xy, and the right hand side you have to multiply all these terms, mod x into y, mod x into f2, f1 into y1, f1 into f2. Since f1 and f2 both are decimal numbers, so their product is also lie between 0 to 1. Okay, now it can be written like this. We have written this thing as this thing, because it is a fractional part, so its whole box will be equal to this thing. Now we have written this thing. Now x and y are positive real numbers. Actually we have applied here box function on both sides. Box here, it is already in box, so no need to write again. So applied box here. Since box x f2, this is a positive quantity. Okay, this is a positive quantity. If we ignore this thing, so this will be greater than this thing. Okay, so I can write box x plus, it means this plus this is equal to this thing, and this is a positive quantity. It means this product is always greater than this thing. So this is proved here. Okay. Now property number 5th, you have to prove that if x is a real number and k is any positive integer, then box x over k box is equal to box x over k. How to prove it? Look here. Here we will use the definition of division algorithm. First of all, we will take any real number can be written as the integral plus fractional part. Now we will divide this integral part with any positive number k. Apply division algorithm on this integral part box x. Dividing with the k, we get a quotient q and r. We know that remainder is always less than equal to divisor k minus 1. So q are integers. So in above equation, use this value of box x. Use this value of box x here. So it becomes x is equal to kq plus r plus f. Dividing both sides with the k, we get this thing. Since f is a fractional part, it lies between 0 and 1, and r lies between 0 to k minus 1. Adding these two equations, we get 0 less than equal to r plus f less than 1 plus k minus 1. So 1 will cancel with 1. So r plus f is less than k. If dividing with the k, we will get r plus f less than k divided by k is less than 1. So it is a fractional part. From here we can say that the box of x over k is equal to only q. Okay, so here from here we get this number equation number 1. Now again box x is given as kq plus r in above equation. So where r lies between k minus 1, we divide this whole equation with the k. Okay, when we divide this equation with the k, so this part becomes less than 1. So r by k is less than 1. So it is a fractional part. If we take box of this thing, it will equal to only q. It is our 2 number equation. It is our 1 number equation. From 1 and 2, we can say that this equality holds. Okay. Now we have a property number 7. If x is a real number and a and b are positive integers, then box of x upon ab is equal to xb upon a. How to prove this? We will prove this property 6 using a property number 5. This is the property number 5. Box of box x upon k is equal to box of x upon k. Okay. So here what we have to do, we will write box x instead of box x, we will write x upon b. Take k is equal to a. लिखिए, right? Take k is equal to a and box x as a x upon b. We have used these things. So here instead of k we have taken a, and instead of box x you can also write like, not write like this, write like this, replace x by b. So in above inequality, replace x with the x by b. Okay, so this is written like this and this will become down, so it is equal. We have to prove this thing. It means we have to prove 6th property by using the property number 5th. Take k is equal to a and replace x by xb. Now we have a property number 7. It is also very important. If x, y are real numbers, then you have to show that box of x plus box of y plus box of x plus y is less than equal to this thing. Again we start with the real numbers x, y written as an integral part plus fractional part. Fraction always lie between 0 and 1. So we have written for x and y. Now add these two numbers, x plus y is equal to box x plus box y plus f1 plus f2. If we add these two numbers, it will be less than 2. Now 3 cases arise if when both f1 and f2 are less than 1 by 2. Case 1. We will discuss our 3 cases. First case is if f1 plus and f2 both are less than 1 by 2. If both are less than 1 by 2, then their sum always less than 1. Okay. So if we apply greatest integer function on both sides, box on both sides, this is a fractional part. So its box will be equal to only this thing, mod x plus mod y. Okay. Now we will solve the right hand side. 2x plus 2y. We can write 2x as a, we will put the value of x, mod x plus f1 here. So 2 times mod x, 2 times f1. Split into 2 parts. As we have done the equality last equation, mod of x plus y is equal to mod of x plus y if f1 is a less than 1. This is less than 1, so it can be written into 2 parts. It is a decimal number. because f1 lie between 0 to 1, so 2 times f1 also lie between 0 to 1, so it is a fractional part. Okay, and its box will be 0, so we get this thing. Similarly, we for the 2y, box 2y, it can written as a 2y. Okay, when we add these two equations, we get this thing, 2x plus 2y. So from here, so we can say that this is equal to box x plus box y, whereas right hand side is equal to 2x plus 2y. So this is greater than this thing. Okay. Similarly, case 2, when f1 and f2 is less than 1 by 2 and other is greater than equal to 1 by 2. It means one is less than 1 by 2, other is greater than 1 by 2. If we add both numbers, so sum of f1 plus f2 will lie between 1 by 2 and 3 by 2. As one is less than 1 by 2, other is greater than 1 by 2. So total sum will be less than 3 by 2 and more than 1 by 2. Again, we have this relation box x plus y as discussed in the above. Box x plus box y plus fractional part. Apply greatest integer function on all sides. Since this is now lying between 0.5 to 1.5. Okay, so its box will be 1. Okay, so this will be less than equal to this thing. Similarly, we have solved above. Box of 2x can be written as 2x plus 2f1. f1 lie between 0 to 1. So it will be 0. If we take 2y box, 2y plus 2f2. So f2 is more than 1 by 2, less than 3 by 2. If we multiply with the 2, it becomes less than 3. So it is more than 1. Its box will be 1. So adding box x plus box y plus xy, we get box x plus box y plus box x plus box y plus 1. It will be 2x 2y plus 1. So this is equal to this thing, greater than this thing. So in this way we have proved this part. Look carefully what we have done. We have find this value of box x plus 1. Okay, this is the value of box x plus y1. Now we will add these two terms in this. When we add these two terms in this, it becomes 2x 2y, and this is less than equal to 2x 2y. Okay, because we have already proved this thing. This thing is equal to, as 2x is equal to box 2x and 2y plus 1 is equal to 2y. Look here. So this total sum will be equal to this thing. Here less than equal to sign, so this sign is replaced with it. Okay. Case 3, when f1 and f2 both are greater than 1 by 2. Both are greater than 1 by 2. So the sum will be lie between 1 and 2. Take sum of x and y. This is a fractional part. It is more than 1, so it will be 1. Similarly, plus 2x 2y. So it is also more than 1. It is also more than 1. So it is 1 plus 1. Now adding x plus y in this. X plus y box x plus y. So it is xy as it is. Value of xy is less than equal to x plus y plus 1. I have written it. It is 2x 2y plus 1. Okay. So we have already find that value of 2x plus 1 is equal to box 2x, and we have, if this is greater than, you can write like this. This will be less than 2, 1 plus 1. Okay, so 1 adjusted here, 1 adjusted here. From here this value is box 2x, and from here this value is box 2y. So this part is greater than this thing. So for in all cases we get this thing. Okay, now we have a property number 8. If a and b are any two given integers, then there exists a unique integer r, so that we can write like this. If we divide a with the b by using division algorithm, we can write a is equal to qb plus r, and r lie between 0 to b. Divide the whole number with the b, we get this thing. Now this remainder r by b less than 1. So clearly a by b is equal to q. So put this value of q here. So we have proved this one. This thing. Okay. Now property number 9th. Box of x plus box of minus x is 0 if x is an integer. If x is not an integer, it is minus 1. Case 1. If x is integer, then box of x will equal to box x, and minus box x will also equal to minus x. So putting in the value here x and minus x, it becomes 0. If x is not an integer, so any real number x can be written as an integral part plus fractional part, and fraction lie between 0 to 1. Multiplying both sides with the minus 1. Okay, now adding 1 and subtracting 1. Minus 1 plus 1. Okay, since f lie between 0 to 1, so if we subtract fraction from 1, it is also lie between 0 to 1. So box of this thing will must equal to this thing. So box of minus x will equal to minus of x minus 1. So take it here, it become box x plus minus box x is equal to minus 1. So proved the second part, if x is not an integer. Similarly, we have a 10th property for an integer n greater than 0, we have to show this thing. Result is true for n is equal to 0. If n is 0, it clearly holds. Case 1, we will take 3 cases, n 0, n even, n integer. If n is an even number, let us say n is equal to 2k. So n by 2k is equal to k for any positive integer k. So we will put the value where k minus minus k. Box of k is k, box of minus k is also minus k. It is 2k and n by n is equal to 2k, as n by 2 is equal to k. So proved here, if n is an odd integer, take n is equal to 2k plus 1, dividing with the both with the 2, n by 2 will equal to k plus 1 by 2. So we will put the value n by 2 here and here. K plus 1 by 2 minus k minus 1 by 2. It is a fractional part, it is equal to k. Now how is it is equal to minus k minus 1? Suppose k is any integer minus 3 and minus 1 by 2. So it will be minus 3.5. So it means its box will be minus 4, that is minus 3 minus 1. So I will write here minus k minus 1. Or adding it will become 2k plus 1, it is equal to n. Hence proved here. And we have a last very important property. If n and a are positive integers, then box n upon a is a number of integers among the 1, 2, 3 n that are divisible by a. How can we interpret this result? Suppose we have a number n,000 and I want to find all numbers that divisible by 7 between 1 to 1000. Then it will be simply box of 1000 upon 7. This will be the answer. I want to find all the numbers that are divisible by 7 from 1 to 1000. Okay, so here if n by a box is the number of integers among 1 to n that are divisible by a. This is the result. Let us suppose 1a, 2a, 3a, k, all the positive integers less than n that are divisible by a, and ka is the largest one that is divisible by a. If ka is the largest less than equal to n, then k plus 1a must greater than n. So your n will lie between these and these numbers. Divide this number with the a, and if take the box function of n over k, that is equal to k. And what is the k? K is the total number of divisors of n that are divisible by a. So in this way, we can use this formula n upon a box to find the total number of divisible with that number, as I discussed here example. Thank you very much for watching my video. Signing off, Dr. Gaurav Verma.